Hey everybody, it's Kegsweggy here. Today I'd like to talk about 10 Suicide Squad characters I'd like to see playable inside of the game in Kill the Justice League, and some other characters that I think would be cool, but I don't think are likely. Starting off, let's talk about the character Peacemaker. A character has become popular over his time from the Suicide Squad movie and his own show. This is a character I think is very possible and will complement the gunplay and even traversal, as he could use his helmet or even a jetpack for a way to play. This could be a really interesting character to play and be really cool to see. The next character that I would like to see is a returning one to the Arkham series, that is Deathstroke. He had a post-credit in Arkham Origins that completely led nowhere, saying that he'd be recruited to the Suicide Squad, and I think it's about time that he should be a part of the Suicide Squad inside of the game. It'd be really nice to see him, and we could see some of his gadgets that we got to use in Arkham Origins as him, and just use the gunplays that Deathstroke is known for, and he could even use his sword as a melee weapon. The next character I would like to talk about is also became popular from a Suicide Squad movie, and that is Bloodsport. Being the main character in the Suicide Squad, he's shown to be a team leader and can use guns effectively, and even has grapple hooks for traversal. This could be really interesting when paired alongside Harley Quinn's character, who also uses a grapple hook for traversal, and he's known to use snipers, rifles, and kills people for money, basically making him more like Deadshot. The next character I would like to see inside of the game is already in the game, but as far as we know is not a playable character, and that is Lex Luthor. This character uses a power suit that has guns, traversal, and everything you can basically use in the game. He's also the main villain to Superman. It'd be interesting to see how the roles have reversed, with Lex now being the one having to stop Superman, and Superman being the evil one working for Brainiac. The first superpowered character I would like to go over on this list is Livewire. She uses electricity abilities, uses guns, and her traversal could be really fun, as it could be like the Infamous games, moving about on electricity powered stuff, or even creating her own electricity to fly about and manipulate it as she flies. And I feel like we need more superpowered villains during the game, because if we're facing off against the Justice League, we're going to need all the help we can get. That's why the next villain I would like to talk about is Killer Frost. Another superpowered individual I would like to see is Killer Frost. A character has become popular in her time in animated media and live action show The Flash. This character has cold abilities and can even move around like Frozone from The Incredibles. Another cold themed villain that I would like to talk about is Captain Cold. He's a master thief and uses guns, like his cold gun, and could even be going about using traversal, making up his own ice blocks to get around town. Captain Cold has become more popular over his time on the Flash TV show and Legends of Tomorrow. It would be really cool to see him inside of the game. Up next is Captain Cold's partner in crime, Heatwave. The two of them make a menacing duo as he uses a flame instead of the cold, putting up quite a threat to everyone that may try and stop them. This could also be an interesting thing for Captain Boomerang to talk to them both, as they're all a part of the Rogues. These two characters could also do a prison break. Another villain I would like to see is Cheetah, a villain to Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman herself, interesting enough, has not been taken on over by Brainiac. It'd be interesting to see them talk to one another, maybe about stopping the Justice League in a peaceful manner, with the Suicide Squad insisting, no, we just have to kill these guys. It would be really cool to see it, and I don't think Wonder Woman would like Cheetah much, and that interaction would be really cool to see. The last character I have on the list before we get into characters that would be cool but unlikely is Gorilla Grodd. He can use telekinesis abilities and would be a heavy character like King Shark. This would be a cool playstyle to do, and could even mind control Brainiac's army to fight each other, or even convince them to just start shooting at their own base camp. Now it's time to characters I would want to see but is unlikely. Keep video short, I'm just going to keep them off a list and just talk about them very briefly. Reverse Flash is the villain to Barry Allen. This would be an interesting dynamic to see Reverse Flash being the hero instead of Flash, and could be cool to see him try and stop him. Next character I would like to see is Metallo, Superman's villain. He uses kryptonite against Superman, and could be really cool to see him use the kryptonite against Superman to try and bring him down in future updates or stories they might want to bring out along the line. Next villain I would like to see but is unlikely is Polka Dot Man. He's a villain to Batman and could use his polka dots to shoot at people and just use guns, and I don't know how they would do his traversals, that's why I think it very unlikely he would be in the game. Another character I would like to see is not a villain, but in fact a hero, and that is the Red Hood. He, after Arkham Knight, stopped being the Arkham Knight, and could even be a way that convinced Batman to stop killing people if they played the story right, and would be just so cool to see him interact with villains that he would want to kill himself. Maybe he can't because he knows these are the people that can save the world. This would be a really cool concept for the game, but one I don't see them taking. Another character that I would like to see but probably won't happen is Vigilante. He himself is a very heroic character, I use with quotations, and he's just a goofy guy. This could be a fun relationship to see between him and Peacemaker, as the show determines them as friends, and it'd be really funny to see how the two interact with each other and with the other squad members of the team. Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to comment down below if you agree with the list at all. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Really want to do more of these types of videos. This one isn't very long because I really just don't know what to say. And I'll see you all in the next video.